Prabhu, you're welcome for the Frankly Speaking episode.
Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannatha. One ticket I had booked. I know somebody is going to Puri. I didn't know that was me. One day we were reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then we heard Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached a place called Balagandi, where Jagannath was stopped, and later he saw the Lakshmi deity, his mother deity, sitting outside, decorated as Rukmini. So they very seriously told that Thakur aayega, Ma chitti beja hai. Shri Kshetra Vimala.
Shri Kshetra Vimala, okay.
Without her blessings, you will not get Mahaprasadam.
Mahaprasadam, true.
So one gold shop person, just behind that there is a mata. When they tried to break a wall, they discovered there were 200 bricks, golden bricks.
Oh my Krishna.
A lot of Muslim devotees. Every time during Rath Yatra, they show some Muslim devotees. They'll be going and praying to Jagannath.
Jaya.
One day we will be called for a East-to-Goshti night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock there used to be East-to-Goshti in ISKCON Bangalore.
Yeah.
In 2001. Hare Krishna, welcome to a brand new episode of Frankly Speaking. Today we have a special distinguished guest all the way from Jagannātha Purī. Here we have Achutya Krishna Prabhu, Temple President, Hare Krishna Movement, Puri and Bhubaneshwar. Prabhu, you're welcome for the Frankly Speaking episode.
Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannatha.
Jai Jagannath. So you all the way from Jagannātha Purī, you come to Ahmedabad. It's a privilege and honor to have you here on Frankly Speaking, Prabhu. Just to wanted to know, you're there in Jagannātha Purī probably since more than 2 decades, close to 2 decades. So before that, you were in ISKCON Bangalore. And how did you actually come in touch with Krishna consciousness? Generally, we start off with that. So
before as you introduced me as a president of Jagannātha Purī. In Jagannātha Purī, in Brahmanda Purana, it is said, if you become a resident of Jagannātha Purī, so from Vaikunta, they will see you as 4-handed people. So people used to ask me whether you have got 4 hands. No. So there is more value when you become a resident of Jagannātha Purī than as a president of Jagannātha Purī. So it's a great fortune to be in Jagannātha Purī or any dham as such. Jagannath actually is so merciful. He is called as Patita Pavan. So Patita is the most fallen, and our movement is of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, and they deliver the most fallen people. Patita Pavana Hetu Tavavata. So he is the most fallen people, and I saw one Back to Godhead magazine when I was in my college days. So in that one article was there, Prabhupada mercy, how he gives to others. The most fallen are given the highest fortune.
Oh, okay.
So the most fallen, that is, our movement is always like, so whenever I feel people, Prabhu, you are now in Dham, Jagannath Dham. So I used to always feel, I come from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's quota.
Special quota.
Special quota. Being followers of Prabhupada, so we get the mercy. The most fallen means you will get the highest mercy.
Yeah.
So to be in Jagannātha Purī is highest mercy. I feel because I am most fallen, I got the opportunity to be as a resident. And before joining the temple also, when I was coming to Bengaluru temple, Hare Krishna temple. So we had a Jagannātha Purī Rath Yatra I attended.
In Bengaluru, no?
No. In Jagannātha Purī.
In Jagannātha Purī.
We had come, all the devotees, some devotees we had gone. Those days it was not called as folk. There was nothing folk name. Folk came later. So when we were all coming.
In 96, 97?
I started coming to temple from 94 onwards. And devotees used to go to Mayapur, Puri, and also for some celebrations to Mayapur. And that is the time some devotees told nobody is there. So we were all students coming. So you can learn Mridanga. So that when nobody is there, Guru Puja also there were no Mridanga plates. Everybody used to go to Mayapur for a big festival and all that. So that time I started learning Mridanga. And one Rath Yatra, 96 or 97, 98. We thought everybody are going. This time we should also go. So 98 Rath Yatra I attended. Jagannath Rath Yatra. And by 4 years coming to ISKCON and all, I was very slow in Krishna conscious progress. As such, devotees will generally become so fast, everything joining, everything like that, it complete their life. But my life was very, very slow. For me, I wanted everything. I wanted mother's love, family. So I was indifferent for what others we may be thinking that they are perfect. And I'm always imperfect only because my life was so slow in taking up Krishna consciousness. 97, our temple inauguration happened. So that time my favorite service was Prasadam serving and book distribution. These two are one of my favorite services.
How did you come in touch with ISKCON? You stay close to the temple, Mahalakshmi Layout. 94, you came in touch with Krishna consciousness.
I came in touch. But before that, I just wanted to say how Jagannath Rath Yatra we attended. And by that time, my progress as slow tortoise, turtle steps, keeping and going. I started standing 16 rounds. So it took slow 4 rounds, 8 rounds, 12 rounds, 16 rounds. So inauguration onwards, I thought I will not break my 16 rounds. So I will continue. That's why I got fixed up. Akshaya, Prabhupada Akshaya. After Prabhupada Akshaya, we had one more Akshaya to take initiation from the ISKCON gurus could give initiation after Prabhupada Akshaya. So people were wherever, that time whenever Guru issue was not started, but by the time we completed our yatras and came back, there was a talk now, Guru issue, like that. Some talks were happening and the other, so many congregation devotees were coming. They started saying, why are you going to the temple? That was happening. But within all this galata which was going on, I brought small Jagannath deities and gave it to my mother. And they started offering to Jagannath. So we had so many deities at the home. So I just told them that Jagannath means there is a tradition that he should be kept on the top. So all the deities in our house, above small Jagannath was sitting. After some days, he started growing big. And he became the center of the house.
Wow, Jai.
And parents also, they were reading so many books, but they were spiritual inclined people right from first. But when they started worshipping Jagannath, reading Prabhupada books, they became very inspired. And a time came where I had to, our relatives, friends, they were thinking I'm going too much to the temple. But my mother was encouraging me now. Now you go and don't go and run away, do this, that and all. I was planning doing some animation course. I thought I will complete that and go and get a good job. So my mother told, don't do all that. You do some seva for money. Don't be in the rat race. Money. My father had got, my grandfather never allowed my father to go and do a government job. So he got a senior engineer job in Mysore. Senior executive engineer job.
Government job. Your grandfather is allowed?
Didn't allow him because they had their own business. Musambi Mandi was there. In Mahalakshmi Layout, they had Goshala. Cows were there.
Oh, wow.
So they were thinking, what you will go and do? I heard they also got a reference for being in Germany as a job as an engineer. So, but my grandfather didn't allow them. Work here, we will give pay money and like that. So I also when I was trying to go, I didn't like my father's business. Morning to night you have to be working and money, what you will get? You'll get money. But I was thinking I have to do some job. When somebody wants to join started Krishna consciousness, they'll all be thinking how to settle my life. And too much I should not get into, like suppose I go to temple and I could not do, what will happen to me? So they'll all be planning, okay, I will purchase a land, or I'll open a Govinda restaurant. Then I will do service in book counter, Gita counter, I will do services on weekend. Like that, so many ideas will be coming. So I also was getting ideas what to do. But Krishna inspired my family members also. So we thought 2 years, something like that, we will do some course also. Those days they used to say that we will do some Bhagavad Gita Vedic courses and then come back, like that we were thinking. Meanwhile, my younger brother was there. Means my mother's sister's son. He was a very good student. His father was a government officer, district fire officer. So he was very good rank student. And when I started going to the temple and started doing services, he used to say, today my brother went somewhere selling the books on the streets. Like that, he'll make fun with some cousins. So I used to think, no, he is making fun of me. Earlier, I was a jack of all and master of none. Like from childhood onwards, I was encouraged by my mother, some classical dance and martial arts, NCC, modeling, what not. In the school, college, whatever they give, they will add my name. They know extracurricular activities. I am there.
So you're in the NCC Army wing or Navy wing or Air Force wing?
Air Force.
Air Force. And high school or college, bro?
High school.
High school.
College, by the time, martial arts.
Okay, martial arts.
So like that, every field I was there. So now everybody will come and say him, see your brother and you should learn. So now he's saying how my brother is going on the street selling books. So the same brother, after his 10th standard, I think post our inauguration, big temple of ISKCON Bangalore temple. One day he came also to the book counter, Gita book counter, and he started reading one book, because we had become life members. One of my school friend, they were our Mahalakshmi Layout surrounding. There is a Yeshwanthpur yard also. So there, everybody they had made life members. So he was also, his father also was a life member. So they started saying that you cannot, because Mahalakshmi Layout, there was a talk. The big temple is coming up. Because from Hanuman temple, they could see. Hanuman temple is our family deity temple. From childhood onwards, we used to go. My grandfather was very much participating in that activities. So from there, they used to see that and say, here one big temple is coming. Until you're a life member, you will not be allowed inside. So when my friend told me that we'll also go there, and life membership was
by default.
By default was given. Then they told you'll have meetings and you'll have classes going on weekends. Like that they told. So he stopped coming. I started continuing going every
It is a phenomena, bro.
Whoever brings us,
they'll not come back.
And every weekend I used to go. And one weekend when I had gone, Chanchalapati Prabhu's association was there. So we were only plus 2 POC. So they were asking what you are doing.
So that was the first interaction with the devotee, bro, in 94, directly?
Right from first day, they took me, the devotee only, and introduced.
Devotee only introduced,
Introduced, and that's how they became members. After that means about chanting and all that, nobody had explained to us. So after the program, the Sunday, every evening was a very big program. Big kirtan, old temple was there on the hill. So we got habituated to take every evening one nice pongal or some lemon rice or something will be there. Puliyogre, it will be there. So we go sit there. Now wherever you are seeing fountain, that rock, we could sit and eat prasadam also.
Oh, wow.
So nice breeze was coming. And so much prasadam was there. When they see devotees, they'll say, you take more and distribute. Every Sunday, my parents used to take me either to Hanuman temple, and near Vijayanagar, Mysore road, there was a Rajarajeshwari temple. So we used to go there. So generally, after we return back, we'll be tired, see TV and all. Now I started running that time. He'll say, where are you going? I'll say, I'll come back 5 minutes. We'll go
to our temple.
Get some prasadam and come back. So, and after that also then prasadam, then chanting. So got it interested. So every festivals I will go and Sunday I will go and come back. That was my starting step.
So, in 97 when the temple was getting constructed, you were kind of a member.
Youth classes you were attending.
Youth classes were going on. Folk was not formulated those days. So what were you doing on 97 when the temple was inaugurated? How was the scenario?
A huge temple was coming up. Before that also, in 94, 95, 96, our temple, all you could see glasses they were fitting, and all the construction area, it was closed. So many of our friends, because around Mahalakshmi Layout, that was a talk, big temple is coming up. So we were going and taking some members also. We used to show up to the top we could go, top floor. And from there you can see the whole temple, city you can see. So like that we were going. It was a very nice time. So my younger brother, means my auntie's son, he started becoming interested by reading Science of Self-Realization book.
Okay.
And he started chanting right from first day 16 rounds.
Okay, you took 4 years, 94 to 98, until we went to Jagannatha Purī. And he started from the day one.
97 onwards.
97 onwards, after temple inauguration.
So, but he starting only 16 rounds.
Wow.
16 rounds, and he was very serious. So I was getting worried because his parents always were saying how he's a rank student. That's why they have kept in his my mother, auntie's house. So that is, they are in transfers, no government job. So the education will not get disturbed. So now he is more fired up than me. He'll go for book distribution, he'll say, and he is now in teenage. He came to PUC first year. And so now I am thinking what will happen now. He may think now he may not be also, he will not be allowed to come to temple, or some galata may happen. Finally, I was seeing in my life how the Lord, the small Jagannath I brought from Jagannātha Purī, attending Rath. I just started pray to Jagannath. I want to do some service for you. That's all. As simple as that, I prayed.
Simple, general prayer.
General prayer. Jagannath, I wish to do some. I felt seeing Jagannath, I want to do some seva. And I didn't know that after some years, Jagannath only will
Wow.
So that prayer. Even before that, going to Jagannātha Purī, somebody had brought Jagannath Kaja. And we were coming Sundays. They gave and told, if you take this Jagannath Prasadam, you will not have rebirth. Somebody had told and given that Prasadam. That little Prasadam, what we got and took with faith, that inspired me to go to Jagannātha Purī.
Wow.
So Mahaprasadam brought me to Puri. And from Puri, he only came personally to the house.
And he expanded.
And he
inspired entire family to become devotees of Jagannath.
And by that time, Guru issue had become even more big. When we joined the temple, devotees, there were a lot of undercurrents going on. Suddenly, somebody whom we used to talk to us very nicely, they started talking little antagonistic feelings were there among some members. We will be sitting, and we had a library in ashram, we used to sit and read. They'll murmur something. You people don't know something is happening. Very carefully they'll do that. And one night, 12 o'clock, after I had joined ashram.
How did you join, Prabhu? Like, how did you get the desire? In 94 you came in touch with, 97 you started chanting 16 rounds, and 98 you went to Jagannātha Purī, you got Jagannath, you got Prasadam, and then 2 more years, maybe 2000 you joined. What was the flashpoint that you said, I should be full time?
After Jagannātha Purī Yatra, and when Guru issue started, many of our Sunday volunteers, our congregations reduced. So the pressure on the youngsters coming and doing service also increased. We are doing book distribution, more sadhana started. We are staying very close to the temple. Morning, I used to go for martial arts. Early morning there was exercise, and then we have to go. So that early morning program, what I used to go 5 o'clock to my gymnasium. I started going 4 o'clock for Mangalarti. Started from Mangalarti, then first it started chanting time, then Mangalarti. Then later I used to go for
martial arts.
Some jogging, and then gymnasium, then martial arts, and come back. Slowly martial arts went away. Started going only for exercise, something, and come back. Then Darshanarti started.
Mm.
Then Bhagavatam class started. 98, I have all the notes Bhagavatam class from maybe February onwards.
Mm.
Every Bhagavatam class I have notes. I used to sit and write. So it was very fast later.
Mm. You picked up last. You started hitting sixes of sadhanas.
Sadhana, I never think that I knew it was all mystically going on. I was not planning that, okay, I have to be doing all that.
So
But fear was there also. Fear because
fear for Prabhu.
losing my family, and
Mm-hmm.
I was attached to my mother.
Mm.
My mother was attached to her children.
Mm.
She comes up in a group family in Bangalore. We were around 25 members staying in Bangalore, group family.
Mm.
Cows were there, and a big family. And my mother was very emotionally connected. And any harassment she goes through, in-laws or anything,
Mm.
she'll come and cry with children. And once she had so much emotion, her father had passed away by her marriage time. No, after her marriage. So she started having very emotional bonding with my father and children. So after some years, we shifted to a other house also. Slowly, cows went away, families, big cities, once they grow big, families, they all shifted different. We are also staying nearby house, one more house from our old ancestor house. So when they were staying, that emotionally, she was in so much of pressure one day. She was not getting sleep. So she used to take sleeping pills. One day she took overdosage,
Krishna.
and family members saying, now she will not come. She has gone to hospital. Like. So my mother used to say always that you are very detached. When my younger sister...
Although you were very much attached, but
she used to tell I'm very... Like when my younger sister, she has to go to her mother's village, grandmother's village. So when she had gone there, I told, it seems, Amma, you don't worry. I'll be with my papa, father, don't worry. So just convincing. So she told, from childhood onwards, he is like this. But it's on a good mood only, not that she is complaining. So like that. So I used to feel I have to take care of my mother's emotion, my younger sister, everything. I have to take care. So whenever I used to feel proud, I am a family man. I don't go out. I didn't have any bad habits. I remember college days, mass college bunk they will do, no? So everybody went to movie, mass bunk, and I came for Nityananda Trayadashi.
Jaya, happy birthday.
So we didn't have any
other
engagements. This was mother or my college or I told no Jack of so many extra. I used to be there, come back. That was my entertainment.
No Dusanga, no.
That was my Dusanga. Cinema, family members, friends, that's all. No other bad habits. So I used to think that is my emotional baggage. When I first heard philosophy, that you should get detached. So I was thinking, even mother, family, and so we have to give up. I was thinking bad habits means you have to give up.
But attachment to the family also
you have to give up. So it is little difficult. It's not so easy to take up. And all our fired up our youngsters who are there, they were all joining. One by one. Post Guru, everybody were joining. Who were all there? I knew so many friends. They were all joining. And they will ask, you are not joining?
You're not joining.
You are not joining. Common peers pressure.
Yes, peer pressure.
So I had no their pressure. I was having pressure with my cousin brother, younger brother. What will happen to him?
He was more fired up than you.
More fired up than. So anyway, just after my coming from Rath Yatra, seriously sadhana started, book distribution started. Somehow we started getting interest in book distribution and even prasadam distribution. I used to like serving prasadam, and during inauguration time, so many Western devotees had come. And one team were telling us, you all appear, your team appears to be like one of our Russian team.
Oh, wow.
They serve so well. And I think you should compete with them, something like that. And we are youngsters, no? College, yes, I should do the best. And I had some 6-7 boys with me. And all our devotees were busy taking care of so many people. whoever comes to PPH, Prasadam serving, I had one team. So many teams were there. But finally, everybody are tired means you will come smaller.
True.
The leadership will come after a small boy also. At the end, people, they had nobody to say, where I know a lot of laddus were there, that puffed rice laddus and all. So some people who in between people will be there, no cooks and some in between managers. They were taking, Nan Prabhu ki I have asked Prabhu. And they were taking and going. Who is that Prabhu? Chutku boy. They were asking me. I never allowed them. I told, then I understood the situation. And that group was there. Then we thought, this is our fave. This is our battlefield.
Okay, you should
settled.
Protect.
Settled. For next 5 days or something. I don't remember exactly. But we were there whole day and night serving. So when I joined the temple also, that was my favorite job. All the book distribution was inspiring and we were going on the trains for book distribution, book counter. Every day evening was book counter, Gita counter is our service. Including selling the books, cash counting, settlement, putting in the undi and going. There were like that some 6-7 volunteers like me. I was one of the standby.
So you had a book distribution gang and a prasadam distribution gang together.
Prasadam distribution was on festivals. And also collecting coupons. So we were the bad faces also sometimes.
Correct.
We will not allow, people will scold us. And we were small, young, and they were very big families. And they will say, who are you to come and stop us like that? They used to scold us. So it had become our family. And I stayed nearby, so it was helping me. And my younger brother was a constant, because he was a teenager now in that school.
What happened to him now?
So he started chanting. He was associating with devotees. I was planning how I should join now. Slowly, step by step, I was preparing. As I told you that I thought, okay, I will go to the Western world and then it will all appear to be nice. And I had convinced, my mother also had agreed, but I can go somewhere and do. Now it is, why should we go somewhere? She also advised me, you want to go somewhere and do something. Be here only. So here only means what? Our uniform is shaven head. If you go to the United States, nobody bothers. Here, every family will see. So we started saying that I am doing some.
Mean to say, when you said to your mother that you want to go to US, she knew that you wanted to join temple?
She knew I was inclined to do some spiritual also and also work. Such kind of thing. So she was okay. She knew because she knew me so much. She knew that now he may one day go to the temple. So she appreciated, encouraged me. But Chanchalapati Prabhu, he is the one who inspired me. He asked me one day whether I didn't have any direction what to do. So he one day asked, because for us, they are all like celebrity or heroes.
True.
So whom we were seeing them, admiring them and all. So he asked, so you also want to join the Prabhupada movement? Like very, how nicely they present. I could not say no to him. He never told me you come and join tomorrow and all that. He had just, because morning time I'm chanting there. And I was sitting just behind him. He just turned towards me and he just asked. That was sufficient for me. My what and all I had planned. I told you, if I will not join, but all my father's property will keep in one bank, or I will do this, that. All my plans clear, full. I just thought, now next 1 year I have to plan. Then a lot of our Grahastha families were connected and a lot of house programs used to happen in my house. In house, everybody, most of the people in our family, around 25 people started chanting.
Wow.
My mother was Yatatasha Shrestha in her house. So then all her sisters and children, everybody also started chanting. And Guru issue, post our first initiation time, my mother's grandmother also took initiation.
Wow.
She was 85 plus or something.
Jaya.
So she used to feel, Krishna, now, why you so many years didn't bring me to Krishna consciousness? That was her feeling.
That was sweet.
Like that old people, I have some other stories also, other old people. Somebody from Mangalore, after I joined, the same kind of. They told me that one was around 94, other old lady was 96 from Bangalore. They were staying very nearby to our Bangalore temple. I'm just connecting this story to that. So she was, they came to temple book counter and I had given them books. They took Bhagavatam. So they started reading the whole Bhagavatam. After one canto, they have a tradition after something is completed Parayana. They do some Naivedya, some Bhoga offering. They bring and give it to us. I used to give it in the ashram. First canto or second canto, third, fourth. So they read Prabhupada Leelamrita and they asked me, why? Wherever Prabhupada was there, that time her husband was working. Bombay when Prabhupada was there. Ahmedabad when Prabhupada was there. Everywhere he was transfers and he was working. He said, why not even one time I could get opportunity to see Prabhupada? And every time their mood was Prabhupada. And one day their some relative who was the youngest in their family, she was scolding her and all. She was 60 years old. Such old family. Our youngest family member, somebody who came from Udupi, also was around 60 years old. So once I had gone out of station and they had completed 6th canto. And by the time I came back, that old lady of 60 years was standing near our temple reception. So she said, I think her Chikama, Dodama, something like that, elderly aunt and her uncle. So they completed on that day, 7th canto, and they're trying to reach me. So reception saying that we have completed 7th canto and we are feeling we will not stay today anymore. Our time has come. And they wanted to hand over that books so that somebody else can complete that Bhagavatam set. And they came and she told, they kept Prabhupada's book on them and they died.
Wow. Jaya Śrīla Prabhupāda.
So whatever their desire was there to see Prabhupada and die. They read Prabhupada's books and they had that feeling and they passed away. So that books came back to me. Full Bhagavatam set. So I gave to one devotee mother. Now you read, you complete it. So that will continue parampara.
Wow.
So she said they completed 7th canto. Now I don't know whether I'll complete 8th canto. So somehow she completed and they are going on. Like this, my grandmother also had a feeling that I become so old. And so Krishna connected like them very, very emotionally. Krishna connected. And as Krishna says, I'll provide you what you lack. And what you have, he'll preserve. And what you don't have, what you lack, he'll give you. That's what Krishna said in the Yogakshemam Vahamyam. So the same thing happened to me. I am all very emotionally feeling that, okay, I lack something. Spiritually, I need something, but I always used to feel I should not lose something. And when I joined, I had my heroes. I used to feel that suppose you are having Amitabh Bachchan, all that big heroes, you're always there. Suddenly you'll go and start staying with them. You'll feel
that was a feeling.
Prabhu are there. We used to be with them always, talk to them. That nice feelings were there. And Guru issues started. And when Guru issues were happening also, always Krishna sent me. Like there are somebody who were creating undercurrent. At the same time, there were people to be with me. Somebody will support me. Okay, you do this, you do that. Always there was somebody to support.
While in ashram.
Well, in the ashram. Wherever we lack, Krishna provides. Whether you are emotionally, if I am emotionally weak, I had somebody emotionally strong to support me. Including when I was going for different places. Then we were also started. That time folk had started.
2000.
99 only folk started. And folk had started. So every weekend I had to take classes for devotees, for people. It was a common class I used to take every weekend. Then there was folk 2, folk 4. That class also was going. So Amitasan Prabhu, Rajiv Prabhu, and Satyagor Prabhu, they were all folk heads, different. Amitasan Prabhu was leading it, but they were all faculty heads. One will take one classes. So I was always a folk 2 person. Anybody new comes, I can connect my story
Okay.
because I am weak.
Yeah.
So we see actually what you become weak will become strength
in Krishna's
in
service.
Krishna's service.
Mm.
So I could understand their weaknesses. I could understand my weakness, and Krishna could help me, and I could understand them better than others because I know that was what my state was also, and I saw how Prabhupada Krishna was protecting me always. Any issues, even Guru issue time, emotionally I told no, there was some undercurrents. People were there, and in the night suddenly some group, one day we will be called for a Ishtagoshti night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock there used to be Ishtagoshti in ISKCON Bangalore.
Yeah.
In 2001.
Yes. Somebody will say, I want to leave. Morning onwards, so one person was saying, I am leaving. This is all not good. I am going to Bombay. Guru Maharaj has been offended. So like that, there were some people who were talking. So night, I think two persons were about to go and Ishtagoshti, everybody, because they will say something that they have done. So I could see the leadership qualities. One time MPP used to address CPP, that night Ishtagoshtis, I remember. Maybe I am sentimental, but you have seen how like this leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose, like this. Even our acharyas, you can see there.
Instructive mudra.
Instructive mudra. Like that, when they were in that mode talking, no, that what these people are doing is not right. So that gave us strength. That mood of them, their leadership inspired us. Yes, we are in a right place. Krishna is giving us shelter. Prabhupada is really there with us. I got saved to take initiation. Everybody had planned to take initiation after our Akshaya, this now I have to go. There used to be a Guru Puja, all 10 people used to, I remember 4 or 5 Maharaj used to come. And Aarti was done simultaneously. And sometimes we used to do Chamara. And if you do Chamara to any of them, they will say, now you will go back to Godhead.
Wow.
Like that. It was a big time. So all those things we escaped, and directly we got Prabhupada mercy. And so many people are in attacking mode. But I saw MPP is taking Bhakta classes for us also. Every Thursday there was Bhakta classes. MPP used to take, and one day CPP used to take Bhakta classes for us. Leaving aside the other classes, these 2 classes used to be there. And MPP always used to talk about surrender. Yeah, just before I joined also, CPP is very nice. He'll talk softly, but he will never force us that you take a decision. He'll always support you and want you to take. He makes everyone, his personality is such a way, he'll present it very nicely and allow you to take the decision. That is CPP. That's how I have understood CPP. He appreciates, he'll encourage, he'll be supportive. If he has to slap us, that means you have to be his such close person. He'll never chastise you until you are so close. And I got that mercy also. So because I feel I am close to them. So like that, NPP I went because he encouraged me. So I went, and I had a challenge with my younger brother. So I went and asked him, now I am presenting that now I will, after my graduation, now I will come here and I will join. So you should convince them, you should tell them. He told, no, I will not do. You should only take them. Even for joining, he told, you should bring your mother. And my mother came. And I told my mother also, you should tell to them that you are okay with it. Otherwise, they will not allow me. Like that, both sides we had discussion. And my mother was crying. And he asked, CPP asked, is it okay for your son to join? So she was crying. And then she said, it's okay. He should do.
She's crying and she's agreeing to.
Okay. She had read Leela-amrita. Prabhupada Leela-amrita she had read. She said she should serve Prabhupada. She should do like that. Then CPP told, actually has Prabhupada. He also quoted how Prabhupada, mother and father, One wanted to make him Krishna conscious. But here you are a mother now, you are want him to be Krishna conscious.
True.
There father was okay with him, and mother was saying he has to go and study. So here you are a mother, you are sending like that. So my mother was an emotion and blessings for me
simultaneously.
Both I got. So whatever I lacked. So I was getting here, mother side what I wanted. There I was getting inspired by our leaders who are there, and Akshay Patra started.
Okay.
The same year when I joined.
2000.
The 2000 it started. So where we had to carry the food. One day they told we are starting near the PPH, cooking is happening. So you have to go with one of our devotee. So there was no Akshay Patra vehicles. No, outside Matador was coming. I also stood like that, standing.
Okay.
That said it was leaking. No, how sambar rice you can carry. Like that we went there, and then in the school we distributed prasadam. Some children, you'll daily bhartira, you'll daily come and give like that, they were asking.
First time when you did that?
That was the first prasadam distribution day.
Akshay Patra vehicle was a Matador and you were
I was
involved in the first serving.
Maybe, according to my memory, yes. Yeah. Then after that also, I knew only to drive our father's Maruti car, Fiat, all that. So our big vehicles came with Gopuram and all on the top. So Akshay Patra still was evolving, and there were no driver shifts what time they had to come. So one day it was a big lorry kind of a vehicle. So but the loading should happen. So they were searching for somebody, and I am an immediate always pilot driver for them to go.
Nobody is there, Achutya Krishna Prabhu.
They can come to somebody to take to hospital. Those days there were less drivers. So I was also one of them. So they told, can you know to park the vehicle behind? I never knew, but still I tried. So that
and you were successful.
Successfully I parked.
What you lack, Krishna
gives. That also he gives. So then president visit, and later so many visits, and all. Abdul Kalam when he came. I saw their tension when they are there, and all first time, and the whole Guru issue was that they are all trying to stop that Abdul Kalam visit to happen in a temple.
Other side of the other camp wanting to stop the president's visit and malign.
So many enemies were there. It may be them also, other enemies. So many were there. As I remember, they were also involved to stop the program. Then he came, and he was very much inspired. Abdul Kalam and Madhu Pandit Prabhu's father, they were known to each other in ISRO.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So when he came, he showed our temple and said, "You built it." So like that, as they had met also, and he knew that he's his son.
Okay.
It's like a family bonding, and his son he has made, and they were not generally allowed to sit and take food and all, but because it was told food in the temple hall. He walked and came up for prasadam.
So Abdul Kalam himself came. I want to sit in a temple and had to have
prasadam. The main temple hall.
And the famous photo is there.
That photo eating prasadam and all. That was not part of
the protocol. It was out of the protocol.
Yeah, I don't know about protocol, but it was not planned. Protocol, I don't know. There may be so many other technical issues. I don't know whether we can present in this podcast. Protocol.
25 years ago, bro. It's okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he came. And like that, so many visits happened, and we didn't have how that VVIPs come means all dogs were supposed to come. I think MPP told don't bring the dog inside near that area. But all other things, we had that experiences only that people with ID card, they should be moving around. All that was going on. So we had such nice experiences also. Akshay Patra was growing. One side Akshay Patra was growing. And within that 1 or 2 years, this Guru issue also was growing.
So Guru issue is going. Akshay Patra started off. You're doing folk classes also, and you're into fundraising.
Fundraising also. It was our temple. It was not one service. We were in culture camp also.
You're involved in culture camp.
Culture camp also. It was not that okay, I have to be in culture camp department to do that. We were doing involved. Suppose we have to do that service, we were given that also. And we had everybody liked to do pot washing service. It was
Everybody used to like to do pot service.
Pot washing service.
How is that possible, bro?
Because all the team members who were there,
Yeah.
book distribution they were doing, and all one batch had joined. Śrīla Prabhu little had joined early than me, and Jagannātha Prabhu was there. Like that, there are so many devotees joined, and they were all interested to do pot washing and everything. So every Saturday there used to be Bhakta class for Bhaktas. So we had become joint departments, fundraising, book distribution and all. So we used to do every Saturday pot washing. Yompad Prabhu. Yompad Prabhu liked main temple pot washing service.
Okay, what is
preparatory?
Okay.
You can stand one place and do, and so many vessels to wash. And one day you are free from all that pot. You clean your heart, you will become so free.
So,
For this, in our Bhakta classes also, they used to teach. I remember one CPP was telling about his 1980s experience about a very big man, a very big scholar, and he had a celebrity wife, and they had cheated him, and he had one story you would have heard, something like that. And he joined Bangalore ashram, and it was so difficult to deal with him. CPP told he was very young as a vice president and giving services to him, and he was quoting Shakespeare, William Wordsworth, Charles, this, that, and all. He used to quote, giving Bhagavad Gita and all to. But it was very complicated. He could not calm down. So MPP, CPP, their Bhakta classes training was, one should calm down when they join the temple. So now you are going 1,000 kilometer speed in a wrong direction. When you join or when you come to Krishna consciousness, you should calm down and come to a zero speed. Then you can again go the different direction. For that he quoted that story and told. And at that time when we had joined, there was one IT big man having this newsletter, that, this, that. So he said, you become calm, no? Why you are so much agitated? I want to do this, that. First you try to think about yourself. Then later I will do for Prabhupada this, I will do that. That's all secondary. First you come, become a bhakta, become a devotee. Devotee should get sarva upadi vinirmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam. You have to become free from all vices, become shanti. If you don't have shanti, what you can do for others? You are so much in your own complication. So that was the first teaching. So we used to, these things we used to always remember in our mind.
So Saturday was a full maha cleaning,
pot washing. Maha cleaning, pot washing, all that. And Bhakta classes when we used to have also, these were the examples given that you should first remain shanti. And that pot washing used to give us that peacefulness. And early morning, upachara services used to be there for FR and book distribution devotees also. Morning pujari services. After that, we can go out. Then again, we have to come back. Saturdays means weekend. Amitabh Prabhu will call and say, where are you? Still not come back. Class is ready.
Correct.
And Sundays, we used to also engage new folk boys for services. Then newly pilgrimages had started that time.
So you had all these services, multiple.
New folk was building up. And Guru issue was going on. When we go to Vrindavan, on the way back, their team members will be there. And we were coming back. I know them because whoever were young, coming and all, we know them very well. Now they are in the other camp. They are also big, very big. That time who were little younger, they were there. They were coming to our folk boys. We were coming back from Vrindavan, and they started preaching. Here, this is all fraud. You people are going like that. They started preaching.
They started preaching our boys.
Our boys. So any other people, they go and tell, he was not moving. So then I went and told him. They know me. So I told, please leave. They are new. Let them take up Krishna consciousness. Let them understand. You want, and we gave him one prasadam packet. You eat prasadam and sit peacefully. So those kind of challenge.
Vrindavan.
Vrindavan, 2002, we had taken our folk boys. To Vrindavan. I think that was our first outstation big long tour. And the second time we took, I think 2004, that time Yompad Prabhu had shifted to Vrindavan. And Guru issue, big Maharaj, we had gone to Govardhan ISKCON Govardhan, Parikrama. That time there, when Stoka Maharaj also was there, Stoka Prabhu and other devotees. Suddenly, one Maharaj came and started shouting, people are like this, that. Then we were almost winding up, so we were moving and sitting in the buses. He also got up to the bus, not going out, just shouting, this, that.
That we are wrong or that we are
like that.
all those things.
To the young students.
Young students.
Then one folk coordinator, he'll never listen somebody who's wearing tilak and shaven head devotee. Then one more devotee came, folk category, was a coordinator. We told him, you tell Maharaj. So he told him decently, he came down. So the moments then, we had only our boardroom, our VCM. That boardroom was there, still the kitchen was not ready yet. So that time we showed, I remember, because they will all get confused, no? So we brought them and showed Acharya series. Everybody some youngsters were putting whistles also, seeing Prabhupada. So I told, who can match to Prabhupada? Nobody can match to Prabhupada. So we were going through all these experiences.
Even Mayapur also was a difficulty for even brahmacharis to go. I remember Jagannatha Purī saying that when for the first time and with Rajiv Lochan Prabhu, they had gone to Mayapur and they were fearful whether to go or not to go.
Yeah, a lot of batches were going, batch by batches. So that was already, the 10th period had reduced by that time. 2004 it had reduced. We had gone to Mayapur tour. They gave all of us prasadam also, 2004. When the Guru issue was in the peak time, 2000, we had gone to Kumbh Mela. A big Kumbh Mela we stayed for 15 days, all our books. There was one more camp from Calcutta also organized, which Bangalore team and together. So there, I was there for 15 days, almost 1 month.
It was a massive book distribution.
And everybody were given one book to enter inside. It was like that. Very nice it was. So after that, just before going there, all our group of devotees, we had gone batch by batch, we were going. And one batch, I think one devotee is right now in Hubli who came with us. They all went to Bombay. And there, I think they never allowed them to stay there in the guest house because that time some issue was happening, Guru issue. Very seriously they had taken and thinking that whoever are coming are like spies or coming to disturb. So they were not allowing anybody. That was a peak time. 2004, when we went to Mayapur, they were okay. Although it was like they were having some negative feelings. But still they were allowing. And even our life members, when they used to go,
they never used to give them guest house
they
facility.
Used to, guest house is different. You are from Bangalore, like that they used to show negative face. But all that slowly by time, 2008, 10, 12, issues were happening. But they also, I think, realized that they are supporters for the movement. They will also get benefit. I think like that time changed and it was.
Bro, in your family, most of them eventually became devotees. And what do you say to the folks who are watching this? How can they inspire their family members to become Krishna consciousness so that it becomes easier for the family?
So this is a positive story.
Also, yeah.
I want to say the negative side also.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Because any story has a brighter side and emotionally. So this, my brother, is very famous as Krishna Sakha Prabhu.
Yes.
So he, some 6 years before it happened. So we came to know later that he was not well. And when they went to doctor, they told he's having only one kidney. So some people, medically it is when they can take birth with one kidney. And that also is getting damaged. So a few years it went on like that. And 1 year he got paralysis. He could not move his body. And so 2 years, his parents also, his father was very stubborn when he joined. And he also actually changed. He was taking care of his son. And he had an all educational friend circle who used to always say, why you have to go to the temple and all. And why your son is in temple. Because my fear also was that because his circle, some college dean, all like that. What is your son doing? My son has got good, he's going to US, he's in IIT. So he comes from that circle. So they were asking him why your son is in the temple. So he started arguing later. Why he should not be?
Kya
What
baat
is
hai?
your son doing?
Kya baat hai? Respect.
What is your son doing now?
Hmm.
Does he come to house? Do you know what my son does?
Hmm.
So he started arguing.
Yeah. Hmm.
And he was there personally to take care of his son. Father, mother, his
Hmm.
father, mother were taking care. And he was every day slowly started getting up, and just 2-3 days their parents had to go out of station and come back. They told him, we'll come back. Is that all right? He started little walking, paralysis, no? Slowly. He could not raise his hands, legs. One by one he was doing. But he was chanting. He's fixed on Hare Krishna mantra so much that his fingers are not moving. So he had asked MPP what to do and all. He was discussing and he was doing nicely. He was a good apps and all, anything once. Anant Kirti was saying him that he used to ask him. Very smart. He never went to any other engineering, that, but he was very smart. He knew all that intelligence was there, how to
So
do.
he was paralyzed, he was not able to move,
but
still he was able to
do.
Okay.
So all our group of temples, whatever services were involved, he was doing. Up to the end, where he could not do anything, he was feeling so sad. He had told his mother, I don't want to give up service. I want to do some service.
Even in that condition?
In that condition, he was always wanted to do service. So then when he was seeing reverses, Corona time also, they thought that, okay, whether he has to stay here or say, no, I want to stay here. I want to be under Radha Krishna Chandra only.
In the temple itself.
In the temple itself only. So when almost he had become all right, their parents went. The same day, he again got something and they took him to hospital. And that day evening, our devotees had gone and they called my mother, and they were calling his mother also. And the devotees were in tears saying, Prabhu should not be put on ventilator. They immediately took them to ventilator. And until that he was getting difficulty in breathing, so they were trying to breathe. So they asked him, he was unconscious. So they were, his fingers, they told, are you okay? Just fingers he was moving. Krishna is there with you, something my mother, some devotees were saying. He raised his fingers only and said, yes, like that. And then they were shattered. Then the devotees didn't want him to suffer. So they were talking, because parents have to take a call. No? So they told my mother. My mother called me, and I and Jagannātha Prabhu discussed each other. Then we called, and immediately MPP and CPP were very happy that you people take some decision. So they told, okay, we'll remove him from all that plugs. They brought him to temple. So his mother decided, okay, because they were having hope after now one kidney, they'll get some kidney donor and then they'll do operation. So since it has gone up to this condition, they also decided, let him not be tortured so much. He was already had done service 21 years and 5 years suffering like this. So let him, if Krishna is calling him, who are we to stop? That's what she told. And that day night, I think night up to, they brought him in the evening, late evening, up to night 11 o'clock. His eyes were opened only. He could not close. Once they did like this, he could not close his eyes. I think it got jammed or what. But he was conscious. He was conscious, and night 1:30, the devotees who were there with them chanting, they told Prabhu, 1:30 slowly we could see him closing his eyes. All among devotees chanting. His determination to be with devotees, chant. I had full fighting with him always. Then I became proud that I had such a brother who could be in Krishna consciousness, make me Krishna conscious, going away also still inspiring me to be in Krishna conscious. When I was not well, he was to come. I was not well. I got a lung infection, TB. So he was always there. And with Śrīla Prabhu used to come, talk. And I used to get little disturbed because I could not properly chant. Maybe you would have seen all that. So you will be thinking I should never compromise my chanting. Because I could not lift my toothbrush when I was not well. So I used to think, how can I chant? So I'll put Prabhupada Japa and chant with that. Something like that we used to do, manage. until MPP later, after I got well, started chanting 2 rounds. On my mala, I could not chant. Like that I used to chant. So I could see him in his critical condition also.
He
was chanting. He never stopped chanting.
I remember I was hospitalized.
I know you were there with
fracture, and I was in the sick room. Jagannatha came and he told this thing to me and inspired me to come down and be with devotees. Chant together.
Otherwise we get into one shell. When we are not well, devotees, we all get into one shell and we think, okay, we cannot do. But when we are in that challenging situation only, we know how Prabhupada is there with us, Krishna is there with us, devotees are there with us. The only thing devotees should do is not to offend Vaishnavas around, the environment around. There may be 100 issues going on. But who are we to decide? Once I remember one of our senior devotees were asked question, Prabhu, how to do management, how to do management? And I think CPP or MPP one, they told, it's a very complicated thing. Don't get into each and everything. I saw always CPP guiding us. When you are into one seva, you do that seva and be satisfied. If you are not satisfied as a brahmachari or as a grihastha, nowhere you will be satisfied. The important thing is you need to have satisfaction. What you lack, sometimes people will ask, Prabhu, how can we be brahmachari?
That was my next question.
How to be a brahmachari?
25 years brahmachari.
Brahmachari, how you can do all that. So, MPP one time used to, what is this skin? They actually break all our thought process, brain networks. So much we have wrongly connected perceptions. They know how to cut off that virus, MPP. So he said, how? Your hands are there, their hands also are there. Is there any difference? RBC, WBC, your skin layers, everything is the same. And that what we feel, so much, all that, I touch of a girl and a boy, so much it is hyped up in this world. So you can break all those things. My parents were coming every day to the temple. They attended Mangalarti for 2 decades. They also, when they were there in Bangalore. Later, my father passed away later. So that time also, my Madhu Pandit Prabhu had advised me that you are very close to coming and going, and your parents are there and all. You should start feeling, if you have to feel that independence, that now you are there with Guru and Krishna, then you should break that process.
Okay.
My mind sharing, this sharing, I always used to talk to my family very well. I am attached, everything. So one day that attachment line also, one line of attachment you draw on the board. You make a big attachment line from top to down or in a whiteboard. Next to that you draw for Krishna. So your line may be very small. Now your attachment to Guru and Krishna has become a big mountain hill. So that will not come under any consideration. And always in CPP used to tell how if you are a good son, you will be a good devotee. That is a common thing he used to preach to all.
Son,
So like that if you have good qualities or whatever, it will always be useful. Don't think that, I am attached, so what will happen? No, you will get much more. And MPP always knows how to break our hallucinations. So when I am joining also, CPP gave choice, free will, everything. I went to MPP because I was confused. And MPP nicely gives association. Like that. He's a person, he'll break our thought processes, wrong thought process. In 1 minute, he'll throw like this. CPP will consider everything. He's a management man.
He'll hear you.
He'll hear you. He'll management man. He wants things to be proper. MPP, one shot, one bullet means over. Work is over. I went and asked him, Prabhu, I am confused. So I am 22 years old. So he told, I was also 22 years old when I joined. So what is your success of life? Suppose 50 years, you are there outside. What will happen? He wrote me in a paper he showed. 50 years, you are in the temple, or 50 years, you are out. 50 years now you are outside. And you have got a family, you have 4 children, maybe you would have got 2 people married. This is your success story for 50 years. Now 50 years if you are there with Prabhupada's shelter, what and all you can do services. this framework actually changed. My mental frame was totally shifted. Then I decided, now I don't have to worry what I have to think. And morning, we have to get up early morning. So make it a habit, even for yoga. If your health is not good, you have to get up and do yoga. It's not that you only have to go back to Godhead. You have to get up early in the morning.
Otherwise also
you have to get up. If you have to be healthy, Sattva Guna, you have to develop. You have to be healthy. You have to. And MPP always used to say that you should know how to have compassion. When some young either folk or families used to come and they'll say, Prabhu, they are chanting only 3 rounds, 2 rounds. MPP used to always say, be merciful, yeah. Be compassionate. There somebody is coming, you should give them Krishna conscious based on their dosage. And in our preaching also, CPP used to always say, you give them good qualities, a good impression on Krishna consciousness. And when they become Krishna consciousness, automatically they will surrender their mind, body, money, everything for Krishna. Why we should be behind only money? So I remember that policy actually worked in my life.
Yes, bro. I just want to just remembered. I see among fundraisers, you've been revered as one of those devotees who either family or Matajis or even folk boys, everyone wants to be with you, take your association, and
that's all. That illusion, that illusion MPP broke. That we don't have to be the center of the activity. Because the whole ISKCON Guru system.
Yes, bro. That's what I just
ISKCON Guru system is that I have to be the center of activity. You, as much as you try in the material world, whether in a family or as an individual or as even ashram devotee, I want to be the center of activity. MPP, few Brahmachari Sutras you give.
And that's what I was because those who are watching this,
one of the sutra
based on your experience, you can share.
One of the sutra is, whatever you get in as part as a folk or you get as an individual doesn't belong to you. So we should not have in one hand. That's like Prabhupada, our bank accounts, our trustees, everybody will have multiple people in that. So people whomever I used to preach, Madhu Pandit Prabhu had told me, you make others also preach them. Don't be attached to only them.
My contact, my boy.
So that culture only was there like that time. I remember Yompad Prabhu used to preach to so many families. I also could talk to them. Whoever talks to, I am preaching, they also, Jagannātha Prabhu can sit and he used to talk to them for hours together. Jagannātha Prabhu is talking to somebody, I also used to talk. The culture was made like that. It's not that I am great or we were great. The culture was great. Our temple management culture was so nice. So divine feeling, Yoga Maya was surrounding. And I remember some fundraising, people who used to come for collecting for salary based people, somebody will come. They used to be surprised how these contacts are shared so easily. One person had come newly and he was fighting near the book counter. Hey, mera contact, this is mine, this, that. These are mine. Like marketing, sales people will have no fight like that. So one of our devotees told, okay, go. See, after that he never asked. Then he will say, "Mera bahut log hai, aap log preach kijiye." So like that, I remember in book counter somebody has given a contact and the devotee is going to out of station. They'll give that contact. Or within the city also they will give that contact.
Other sutras.
So they will. This continues with the work. So when you are going that as part of the money which comes, they used to, that contact is theirs. They'll collect and they'll get their money, they'll write and announce to the Lord. Because that's also attachment, no? How many books you have distributed? In my book competition, my name should come first. When you join the temple, I have done this services, so it should be offered to the Lord. It's all good, positive. At the same time, we should not be too much attached to that. That also is thought. So one devotee has gone out of station and he has collected that money and that offering goes in his name. So this devotee is always thinking, next contact, now I should give him. He will collect money, a big contact, and write it in his name. So that
how can you develop that quality, bro?
See the culture. You see the devotees, they are doing something for you also want to do, no? That's what Rupa Goswami principle is, dadati pratigranati.
Give contacts, take contacts.
And we had one devotee, after all our batch of devotees went, one person, he got he was cultivating the devotees. He's expert. Like that, there are very nice devotees. You don't have to cultivate somebody else. You can cultivate the devotees only. One batch, like that. He knew how to keep them again as one group of contacts all together. So like that, it's a good culture. And money, if you have given them something good and they are appreciative about it, they started that time only. Instead of just going and selling books and dumping them, or collecting money and then dumping them, instead of that feeling, they get something. Some people are not ready to do anything. You take money and go, okay, you want book, I'll purchase, you go. That category people will take time. Like Prabhupada time, Apple, they used to give prasadam to George Harrison little by little. They will not be ready. When they do some seva, little by little, they get that. Similarly, but if they are ready, if we see that there is an opportunity.
We have to be careful being a brahmachari, mingling with family, and not to get wet and not to lose our
we take always guidance. Like MPP said, you should not always be ready to keep my shoulders are ready for you, come here. Or that time you will break your nose. This is a common saying used always. Although we can be empathetic, that empathy is not ours. We are only after the compassion of Guru and Krishna's mercy should fall on them. Talk to them, and we should always know we are not the doctor. We are not even compounder. Recently, I met a book distributor for folk preacher, like that few people whom I meet. They always ask, I'm in tension, what to do, how we can do, how I can now make new folk. When folk boys have so many issues. Folk nowadays have
very complicated issues.
So complicated, addicted to so many things. And constant, they don't have even good family. Our problem was how to get out of family attachment. Here, neither family attachment nor college attachment. Their problem is they're so full problem only there. So I was telling them that I started telling about this, how we in our community earlier, this consciousness was there. Every devotee, now you have to preach others, means charity begins from home. First, now you think how you can be presentable in your own community. You start seeing how to give and take. That's how Dadati Pratigranati starts. Then you will see how things are coming. You don't have to worry at all. So many contacts will be coming. And one thing you have to be careful is, one is not to be attached. Whatever comes contact or doesn't belong to me, it's to Guru and Krishna. And who are talking to us, we give it to them also. People may say, you are special. And everybody gets that you are special tag. So you don't have to get carried away so that we will not fall into that Guru trap. So first thing for Brahmacharya is, they all belong to Guru and Krishna. And if suppose they give some attention, that's all. Attention, it starts. Then admiration. So I want to be distinctively than others.
I'm a special devotee.
I am a special. So I am special than others.
Everyone wants to hear my class, hear my singing.
That's okay. Hearing class is okay. But I am something special from others. Yeah, you should also know, we are all something fallen than others. We are all fallen. Everybody has some strength. Everybody has a weakness. Again, what I was telling from starting, what we lack,
Krishna will give.
Krishna will give. And whatever we want, He'll preserve also. Like my emotions are still there for family, community. And when I was not able to, I was told, now you don't have to go out, you be in management. So I used to start feeling, how come? Amitabh Prabhu told me, I told, I don't want to interfere others' business. It's like now I have to force somebody, show
so
their
for
mistakes.
fundraising, you have to be in the TC department.
Handle brahmacharis, training. So I got emotional. And then Amitabh Prabhu told Chanchalapati Prabhu. Chanchalapati Prabhu told, if you are having that feeling, you have to have a little soft heart to deal with people. And there are some souls ready to come, and you need that environment to be created. So that seva,
Mm.
if you are, Krishna is giving you that seva, you should do. So that also became my weakness, became again strength.
Strength also.
So everywhere. Then I went to Puri.
How was that, bro? How did Akshaya Patra started expanding to
Akshaya
Bangalore,
Patra was
Mysore,
started
Hubli
different
and all?
places, and it's
How did you get a call from Puri? How did you start
actually then later it went to Rajasthan.
that? Rajasthan.
2004
Yes,
we went to Rajasthan. By 2005 there was invitations to do in Odisha. One of the chief secretary, I think they told to one of the, they visited commissioner of WCD department. At that time the education department was not running. Women and child welfare department was running in Odisha. So that commissioner
They came to Bangalore.
They saw the kitchen. So I used to book tickets for whoever were going out of station. So I had only booked for people, Jaipur devotees who are going here, there. So one ticket I had booked. I know somebody is going to Puri. I didn't know that was me. So
you only booked your ticket, which you were not knowing that it was meant for you only.
Those days ID card was not required.
Not there. Okay. Not required. Okay.
Not so later I came to know within 1 week that I am going.
So you just got 1 week.
1 week notice I got.
Aapko
jana hai. So then
that
it's
was
like
in 2000?
2005.
5. Okay.
December.
So 5 years you were in the temple and suddenly you were asked, Niklo yahan se.
Yeah. So it was 2006 Vaikuntha Ekadashi day. We had an appointment with the Chief Minister office. So we had already got invitation. So I had booked a ticket. So that January 2006 I went. And then we had a CM. So I booked my train. So I had never felt that I am leaving my house. I never cried. As much as I was leaving Radhakrishna temple and coming. You are feeling this is my place. And suddenly now you are going out. There also again you see weakness.
Correct.
I am giving away my temple, everything. All are people known to me. So much of love. Materially, I am materially got affection only. But you are protected.
Yes.
CPP is there, MPP is there, all devotees are protected. And some batches devotees are going. They have sent them. So Śrīla Prabhu also, I think he had gone. Ratnang Prabhu had gone. Jagannatha Prabhu had gone. All my friends had gone. So now time has come. Everybody has, it's like at the time of death, you have to leave everybody. You see, the challenges, what we have to take, it happens every step in our life. Not that only in the last part of your life, suddenly all attachments. Our training happens online. Guru Krishna trains us.
True, bro.
So I went and reached Jagannātha Purī. And Jagannātha Purī is a very, very sensitive place. The midday meal, first we went and I had to go alone. And I was there for a few months alone. All alone I was there. We had to go and do field survey. How many children are there? There are around 64 schools in Puri town. And after survey, we came to know only 22 schools. Naam ke vaste it was going on. And that also rice were given in some 6-7 schools. Other schools, there are no proper records also. So we had to do some medical checkup before starting the program. And there was no government subsidy given immediately. 6 months we didn't have any subsidy. So we started February only we had to start.
6 January you went and February you had to start.
We had to start the program. And so many buildings they showed to CPP and we went together. Nothing got finalized. So later I came back to Bangalore and again I went. After a week I came back and then again collector was calling. So CPP told you go and see. So when we went, so many buildings were shown. And finally they showed us one building on Grand Road. So Grand Road to have a building, our Akshaya Patra, the Ratha, Jagannath Ratha Road. So that Ratha Road they showed a building. And for us, there should be distribution vehicles, Ratha vehicles to go. For our Prashadam, Akshaya Patra vessels are to be carried. So where vessels, packing where it will happen. So when we told collector, he told backside one empty land is there. I can give one side road is there, you can go there and do.
So you can park the vehicles.
Park the vehicles there. So they made all that. After that, there was a Jagannath Rath Yatra. Holidays started May, June Rath Yatra. MPP came. And the Puri Pandas, they told Akshaya Patra, और हमारा तो ये अन्न क्षेत्र है, पूरा कनेक्शन है. So आपको, and collector also gave us that you should a private letter saying that all charity institution you should do some program. And MBP also told, okay, you do. For us, subsidies were not there for running our Akshaya Patra also. At that time, by Krishna's mercy, how Jagannath only arranges. We had only little money. And we brought some rice with somebody who gave. That also donation from some of our family donors, devotees, somebody they gave. So with that we started. And that 10 days, MPP, we started distributing prasadam. 85,000 plates were distributed. The first year only, 10 days.
Massive.
So it was, after that it never stopped. Every year prasadam distribution. We started with kheer and some rice. Then a full plate started. Just Corona before, 75 lakh rupees worth rice, dal, overall came and it was distributed. So we know that it's Jagannath's program and it's Annakshetra, he will supply. Every year on year. One day we reading Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then we heard Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached a place called Balagandi where Jagannath was stopped. And later, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing, he entered into the garden. And from the place called Balagandi, so much of prasadam was offered to Jagannath by anybody. There was no discrimination. Anybody could cook. From the garden, they could offer on the top of the ratha, from the below the ratha. And just there in that Balagandi was this Akshaya Patra.
Hari bol.
So we never knew that this place was selected by Prabhupada. For in behalf of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagannath himself, we got that place.
So nice.
And our prasadam distribution, public prasadam distribution continued. And it expanded day onwards. Although so many challenges were there in that area.
What were the challenges, Prabhu?
So you know it's a tourist city, pilgrimage also. And people collect money, like auto drivers will harass you. Sometimes harassment may happen. Tourist guides may harass you. Like that, we were also harassed. People will come and say, job dena hai. Then our vehicles will not be allowed into the next village. Toll tax you have to pay. You have to pay whatever, gunda mamul or toll tax, whatever. And some employees who they are sending, they will say, we have to pay to them also money. Not only to these employees, we have to pay to some whatever contractors or whatever you have to call them, gunda contractors, that category. And the local politician was supportive, the chief minister was supportive. In spite of that gunda bossism was happening. People will come, arm twisting will happen. So many challenges like that, and not one. So many had happened. One time they had their own group coming. We were all sitting and they locked up our gates.
Akshaya Patra gates.
Yes. They all made one union and they sat down.
Why? What did you do to them? Why
they want money and they want to put 10 people, 50 people, whatever they say we should do. So since we didn't allow, they made a union and they closed gates. Until we agree, they will not allow us to come out also. Such kind of gundagiri also happened. And here court cases are happening in Bangalore.
8 and 9.
9 that time. And whenever any issues happen, we used to come from all places. Devotees used to Bangalore. Used to. One such issue was happening. And I was sitting in the train and I got a call that this issue is happening in Puri. That also actually Jagannath only resolved. He sent somebody that time and they spoke to them and they sent them away. Fortunately, or unfortunately, they used to think Akshaya Patra not as a ISKCON organization because they didn't like ISKCON. People, they used to think ISKCON means it's a foreign institution. They never knew that there are dedicated devotees, they are Indians, they are Hindus, we have an Indian temple and we are that. They didn't understand all that. So the moment they see ISKCON means they will not allow any charity program also. But fortunately, see, there also Akshaya Patra is a title in Odisha.
Oh, that Patra
title.
They thought some Akshay who is a Patra is running the organization.
In one place. when we started in Rourkela, the local minister was very upset. Think that some Andhra Orissa border, Barampur, one politician, one big businessman wants to enter politics, so he's doing so much of charity.
They were thinking like that.
They were thinking like that. So that wrath of one side got avoided. Other side, they were thinking one big businessman
is doing it.
They'll ask, where is a Akshaya Patra kidhar hai? Kaun hai? So like that. So we had made a leaflet. What is Akshaya Patra? And all like that. And how we are not connected to the Western devotees. Because many hippies come also. They take drugs. Some such low class people also come near the beach. So they also say Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. So they'll think, and I remember CPP telling, Prabhupada wanted in Vrindavan also, how devotees should take Charanamrit. And they should know the habits. Not nowadays, they always say, oh, we ISKCON loko andar bhejna hai kya Jagannath temple ka andar. They all come in Bermudas and wear one cap. And so how to present ourselves? It's not that we are some night runaway, some crowd, and we'll do something and run away. We were there for them to do service. And such an opportunity we had gone to do seva. Even when we are doing in Bhubaneshwar, we got a land to do Akshaya Patra kitchen. Around 400 people came and surrounded, not to put compound wall. Because they're all union, Bengal is nearby. Lot of union groups are there. The communist groups or this group. They make one committee, not allow any building. So all alone. I was alone. And I am not a man to go and fighter and like that firefighter. I am not there. I got a firefighter, Pancharatna Prabhu. He's a man, he can go and achieve anything. Go-getter he is. Right from the first day, means after we started Akshaya Patra, 6 months, he came during Rath Yatra. Rath Yatra onwards, he took the charge.
He came in 2006
Rath Yatra he came. After Rath Yatra he came. There are other devotees also coming and going. But he stood there. And after that, I didn't know what Akshaya Patra was going on. I became macro management. He was into micro management, everything. And he is a very sharp person. He knows how to deal with things. Very subtle. He will not directly go and talk either with politicians or our inner community also. But he is a go-getter for organization, he will fight. But externally, he will not show. He doesn't want to take that credit. Prabhu, you take credit. So I had written to MPP one mail, post my TB recovery, and that Prabhu, I am working so many years because of my god brother. My brother is there with me. He is working hard. And I used to see only mistakes in him. Right from first, he has some stammering when he talks, or he is very innocently, he will talk. He'll talk only truthfulness, he will say. And he will blame me also like a brother. He'll scold me and he'll cry with me. Very emotionally connected. But he'll work everything and give credit to me. And I used to always blame him. You are not good. You should do this. You should do that. In Bangalore, it is like that. I always compare myself to how I came from a good temple. There were so many things. He'll also say, Prabhu, I also have come like that only. I don't want to be in this old building. We came from a opulent house. We are a rich man's children. Radhakrishnandra's, Prabhupada, MPP, grown-up children. And here we are in a poor place where day to day our activities we have to do very difficult. In that either we also have to take a stick and say, come here, we'll take for darshan like pandas. We have to beat them on the head and send them. That kind of situation. But he took up the responsibility. Then little by little we started saving money, took some agricultural land, and we were waiting now how to do project. And by Jagannath mercy, if we can have ashram in Puri and Bhubaneshwar, fortunately. One thing I used to always pray as for devotees, what we should pray for Jagannātha Purī whenever devotees come. So what you feel whenever somebody comes to Puri, there are no darshan. Many devotees all over the world, they cannot take Jagannath darshan. And Prabhupada wanted them to take darshan. So who are able to go to Jagannātha Purī inside? Prabhupada had wanted devotees to come and take darshan, and Prabhupada's disciples should need a place to stay, a project. So for this both we should pray to Jagannath.
So all the viewers who are watching this, anyone who goes to Jagannātha Purī, this is what the prayers all of us have to do it to Prabhupada.
It's Prabhupada's Vishwaguru Prabhupada's wish that we are able to take Jagannath darshan. We wish all the Prabhupada disciples, followers should also get an opportunity to take darshan of Jagannath inside the temple, and also pray for our project, which is not like last 50 years Prabhupada movement. No group is able to make a big project in Puri, all the small temples we have. We also have a plan to do big thing, other temples also, they have a plan. But to materialize, Jagannath should sanction. And for that, all the followers of Prabhupada
has to pray.
Whichever side they are, they should pray. Prabhupada, please, by your mercy, let and Jagannath be pleased, and let them come inside temple.
So, being in Jagannātha Purī, what is special thing which you notice? Because we know about how Jagannath appeared, how Jagannātha Purī is a very special place. Do you find some very special ritual which is not known to all of us, or very only to the residents of Puri like you? Can you share some uncommon ritual or a very special ritual which you want to share about Jagannath and his devotees?
Jagannath, actually, always something new you'll come to know. Almost after 12 years,
you came to know
I came to know about one ritual, which happens to be always our Nirjala Ekadashi. So I had gone to temple, and I had gone to Lakshmi temple. So I saw the Lakshmi deity, mother deity, sitting outside, decorated as Rukmini, like that they are decorated. So they were sitting there. I asked one of the Panda, priest, I asked what is happening, why mother has come. So they very seriously told that Thakur aayega, Ma chitti beja hai. Very seriously is telling. So when I used to hear Chaitanya Charitamrita, Hera Panchami happens, and the Lakshmi Devi comes and breaks. He becomes very angry because Jagannath has gone and
not come back.
And that discussions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and and Srivasa supporting it. So it used to be very lively. So whatever today they are doing some live shows and so many happens. It's all in a very concept. All the big temples in the India, when I was telling this to some of our devotees, they told Prabhu, even in Srirangam it happens. All the Leelas happens, practically they make it happen there.
Even in Dwarka also, they carry the deity of Krishna and Rukmini and run. Krishna kidnapping Rukmini, they run.
So like that, each pastime, because their continuous Leelas are going on. And the deities also perform that.
Deities also perform. They perform.
Not only drama artists perform, they also perform. So there was a letter which comes from Madan Mohan. And there is a priest who will come and give, one Brahmana will come and give here. Means mother will go and send that to Madan Mohan, it will come. He will say, don't worry, I am coming. That letter comes. It all happens physically, they come and do. And then he told, you come. And I saw one deity, one Pallaki, his palanquin is kept in front of the north gate inside. Palanquin is ready for Madan Mohan to go towards. So 50% of the temple becomes Rukmini's place, 50% becomes Dwaraka. So he walks from here, goes more around, he goes to Vimala temple and he's standing there. So we were watching there, the Pallaki has gone there with nice bhajans, trumpets, music, everything nice bhajans they went. Then Rukmini Devi as Lakshmi as Rukmini Devi is coming. By the time he came, I am watching them, and this side, the Ratha is, that palanquin is not there. They have taken behind. And everybody are saying, oh, he has gone behind, hiding. And she enters into Vimala temple and she is praying like how Rukmini Devi, she prayed. By the end of that, Rukmini comes out. Here the palanquin again came here. And be ready. And by the time she came inside, the servants of Jagannath, Krishna, they take Lakshmi Devi's Rukmini into this palaki and jump from there.
Oh, kidnap ho
gaya. And when they are going towards that Lakshmi temple, Their Shishupala kind, that Yakshagana time, they come. And then again I saw trumpets and sound coming. Balrama Deity is coming for settlement. Don't fight.
Correct.
So this was for me very lively experience. And I thought, oh, I'm so many years coming. I could not see this ritual because that day, generally Nirjal we'll take darshan and come back in the evening. That day we had gone somewhere afternoon like that, and rituals are still going on. Then every year I started going. Then I saw Narsimha. I was like this. There are so many pastimes happen. So they told me after that, Aaj Thakur ji ka marriage.
Okay.
That day is the official marriage of Jagannath and Lakshmi.
Kidnap ho gaya, abhi marriage.
Marriage. Very big marriage happens. That day everybody are given Mahaprasadam. They sit together in lines and shadi hai. Bharat hoga. So everybody full feast. Anybody can come and sit. And Mukti Mandap front there, all marriage happens in the night. After that, one speciality. Each deity there is like a family member. And Jagannātha Purī is guarded by Ashta Mahadevs. Among the Pancha Mahadevs are like the chief security officers.
Okay.
They always accompany Jagannath either on Rath Yatra or Chandan Yatra. And now they are family members. So in so many Puranas it is mentioned, Lord Shiva asking, I want to stay with you. Please give me a place where I can stay with you. That's why they are all staying together. Family it is.
Okay.
And after marriage, this Pancha Mahadev, one deity near Tota Gopinath is Yameshwara Mahadev. That's called Yameshwara Tota, where our present Tota Gopinath is situated.
Yes.
That's where Yameshwara Tota. That's why it's called Tota Gopinath. That Yameshwara Tota house, this newly married couple will go. They go and stay there for 3 days. Like a marriage, when after marriage they go and stay in some relative's place or some place. And during Sheetal Shashti, that is a marriage time of Lord Shiva.
Okay.
All the Pancha Mahadevas, they come and stay in Jagannath temple. So it's a family get together. It all happens and lively. And generally the Vaishnavas, we are Gaudiya Vaishnavas, so we have a Vaishnava, Jagannath we relate. And the Shaktas come and they relate Jagannātha Purī also, as Vimala Devi is there. Is a Shakti Pita. One of the Shakti Pita. They also relate. And Lord Shiva is there, Lokanath deity is there. And in Puri, they have a lot of connection with Lord Shiva. So I don't see Shaivism, Vaishnavism in a wrong manner presented. They all have some attachment to Jagannath. So there is no issue. Jai Jagannath, Jai Lokanath.
They all in the same compound.
Jai Shri Kshetra Vimala.
Shri Kshetra Vimala. Okay.
Without her blessings, you will not get Mahaprasadam.
True.
So when we had lot of issues with Prasadam distribution and people troubling us, we went and prayed with her. Because she is the one. Mother, if you want, you please continue this Prasadam distribution. Otherwise, it will not happen.
Correct.
Same day she answered the prayers.
Jaya.
And our program, it got resolved. Whether court case or any case, Mother Vimala is protecting from She
brought us Prasadam to the
Prasadam. And she will not stop our program. So we invite all our devotees, folk to come to Puri and make it Annakshetra, where that Annakshetra is going on continuously. It should happen. And there Vishwaguru Prabhupada will be recognized, identified by all of them. After our program started, people never knew. They were thinking Prabhupada is some Westerner or some Calcutta man. Like that criticism were coming.
Correct.
When our Prasadam distribution started, many people started knowing about Prabhupada. And
because you have that Prabhupada photo also in big banner.
Yeah, we used to put that time also, big banner were there. So they started appreciating Prabhupada. They understood who is, not many, at least that awareness has come, that Prabhupada is an Acharya. And even the Puri Shankaracharya also, when they burned Prabhupada banners during some controversies they had created, that time also he told, he's a Dharma Guru, should not be dealt like this. So he also gave one note.
So Jagannath and Jagannath Puri and Prasadam is non-different. Right. So what is the speciality about Jagannath Puri's Prasadam?
So a lot of stories are there, like how Prasadam, Mother Vimala, mercy she gave. So some stories you will all know, so I don't want to tell many stories. It's a mercy of Narada Muni. Mahadeva got, and by Mahadeva's mercy, Parvati could not get, so she got upset, so he gave that prasadam. So Jagannātha Purī, everybody gets Mahaprasadam. And to get it is said, during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time, also there were devatas coming to visit him. Like that, to see Jagannath, many devatas come in human disguise to take darshan of Jagannath. So they come to take darshan of Jagannath and they go away. So that person, they to get that Mahaprasadam as Jagannath mercy is something, any category person, whether they are Karmi, Jnani, Bhakta, all of them get reciprocation from Jagannath. This is what I have seen. If you're fully Karmi, you come, Jagannath blessings you get. I got this problem, that problem, no children, marriage, all that Karmakanda people also get satisfied.
Okay.
And people, that also. And people who feel, oh, I want somehow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercy, Jagannath I want. They get even more blessings. They get Jagannath mercy. Prabhupada is there. They also get blessings. Fully Karmis, they just want to see Jagannath. They also get blessings. Jagannath has got that attraction. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, seeing how he used to see Jagannath, is like a honeybee. And Jagannath eyes was compared in like a lotus. And he used to keep on watching him. That mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seeing is appreciated. And he used to stay very far away from near the Garuda Stambha and see Jagannath. So nobody has to go front of Jagannath and see. Jagannātha Purī always, we stay far away and see. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu philosophy is also Vipralamba Seva.
Separation.
Like in Vrindavan, they are with Krishna. But he is in the pastime of, I have lost Krishna. Where is Krishna? Searching Krishna. So Mother Sachi wanted him to be in Vrindavan. The internal reason he was always in that Vipralamba Seva. Where is Krishna? I am not there. I am not able to see Krishna. And Prabhupada, when he sent, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he sent one devotee to Vrindavan, he warned them, Raja Bhakti is different, you people are different. And he sent them. So we are always sadhakas. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's advising is Gaurangera, Sangi Gane, Nitya Bhadyas and Nitya Siddhas there. So they are Nitya Siddhas, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, they also should follow something about Rajavasis. So we are always taught discipline. And when we go to Jagannath temple, they complain, somebody will beat you, we don't get Shanti and all. It's a full training period because at the time of death, we are so disturbed. And that is kind of disturbance you have to call Lord Jagannath name. So this is a training when you go to Jagannath temple. You mean
to say when you go to Jagannātha Purī, when you didn't get so good experience, that's a training for you to remember Jagannath in difficult times. Difficult
times and even at the time of death.
Okay.
In all so much of distances,
you have to remember Jagannath.
Nothing else. So your social respect, somebody may talk to you nicely, somebody will say, hey, they'll beat you, who are you?
Still you have to remember Jagannath.
And all your Sarva Upadi Vinirmuktam, you have to do no other choice. You may be a big man, mana, apamana, all those things you will be given.
A lot of devotees who come to Jagannath, they share their heartfelt experience, how Jagannath reciprocated with them. Whether they're answering their personal prayers or having darshan of the Lord miraculously, getting prasadam or even stay in Jagannātha Purī. So can you share something which normally we don't get to hear because you've been there for decades there?
Yeah, Jagannath actually is reciprocating. At the same time, we want to give them little alert, cautioning. As Rath Yatra, they come. They all feel now we are surrendered. They lose their families come. Everybody loses their gold chain from their neck. And all folk boys will go, their pickpocketing, mobiles they will lose. So when you are so ecstatic, you should also know you are still in material world. Spiritual experiences you are getting, but your precautions, Guru and Krishna expects you have to do your duty. So when you come to Rath Yatra, if you want full blessings, then with Sarvadharman Parityajya, you also follow sadhana bhakti. You have to do your duty, stay away from crowds, especially Rath Yatra. Don't go and get crushed. And when Matajis, especially when they come, they should remove their golden ornaments, keep it inside. All those things they have to take care. And of course, as I told you, whether Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, everybody, Lord gives reciprocation. I have seen practically so many families. One train when I was going, 1 month old kid from Varanasi, Banaras, they had brought. I told, such small kid you are carrying. You know, Jagannath ka Vardhan hai. So they didn't have children. Old Mataji, she was. They're not getting children. Jagannath gave them. Like that, so many. Somebody marriages, even so many folk. They all keep on sharing. Prabhu, mera beta nahi tha. Jagannath ka pucha aur de diya. Very merciful.
I remember in 2007 when I went, I also had prayed, Lord, I want to take up your service in Śrīla Prabhupāda's movement. And
very merciful. So you have to be careful what you ask.
Yes.
I never thought, casually I had asked Rath Yatra, and then 2000, then 99 after Guru issue was going on also, I came second time. That time on Calcutta Rath Yatra we attended. That time also, that time there was a lot of Prabhupada conscious everywhere. So something of Prabhupada should come here. I never thought I have to come here. So Prabhupada something should come here, like that we were praying. So Jagannath will do that. One thing I have seen, if our movement, all our devotees, they know that Jagannath can take, he is the person who is a caretaker of everyone. And who are connected to his servants. And we are, after doing his desire, we are fulfilling. Prabhupada desire, we are fulfilling. All resources will come. And you will get the good name. Now, what I lack, I don't have manpower, or I don't have... The devotees are doing everything. One devotee, all alone, he is working hard even today. And other devotees are very new, and even the older devotees who are there. And it's in Jagannātha Purī, we cannot have immediately 100 devotees joining.
True.
So we have some devotee making programs, but still one person can work hard and can do things. At the same time, he takes the wrath of everyone. He takes wrath of so many people, stakeholders, they can blame them. So this one thing I have seen, one who takes risk for Prabhupada and Jagannatha Krishna, they will be given special mercy. And I have seen, in his case, he's always happy, so peaceful. In spite of so many pressures, he gets all the blessings. I should not say envy, but I also feel that how come he gets all mercy? So they say, Prabhu, I am only a face of the organization, but there are real people are working hard.
Prabhu, I remember when there was a cyclone in Jagannātha Purī, and there was a devastation in our Akshaya Patra too.
Even much before, 2008, there was flood. Mahanadi gates opened. Even in YouTube, that video is there. Flood relief. I think that is the time they started recognizing. Nowhere else food was given. Our vehicles were going, and in buckets, food they were coming, taking and going. Buckets. And some districts of Puri, in boats they were taking and giving. So that happened. That time we could give food. Whereas in Fani cyclone, 2019 or 18, I had come here. Devotees were there. Puri, all shed fell down. Bhubaneshwar, our chimney fell down. And there was need of food. So Bhubaneshwar, we got it ready. And to send the food to Puri. Puri had no light for 10 days. We were sending food and all. It was very difficult. But that time also, that stage also, Jagannath, by Prabhupada mercy, Jagannath was giving us strength. And
even during Corona
time. I think 40 lakhs of packets were distributed.
Massive.
In Raurkela, in Puri, in Bhubaneshwar. We also conduct that 5 rupees meal program from our institution.
Even now it is running? So what is it about, bro?
Well, a subsidy meal program of government, we do that program.
Who is the benefactor?
All the hospital attenders.
In Jagannātha Purī?
No, in Puri also it is there. But we are doing in Bhubaneshwar and Cuttack. All the hospital region areas.
What is it called as?
Ahar program, it is called of government. So that is run from our organization only. We do it that also. There also, through that, again, we were distributing a lot of charity meal programs were happening. So one thing I saw, there is no fixed money, but how it comes for a particular program, like one time they had invited us to do a big program in IIT, Bhubaneshwar. So a lot of professors were there, and how that program got arranged and how it was such a big program. And because we could do there, then we thought, why don't we do a very big program? And one big Pandal program was conducted, and thousands of people in the city, Bhubaneshwar, people started coming. And our programs went on to a different scale altogether, where we were finding difficulty for our own maintenance. For festivals, people come and give donations to Janmashtami program. Lakhs of rupees, just like Prasadam, lakhs of rupees come. For festival, people come. Our Janmashtami is very big. It happens. Gaura Purnima and Janmashtami, Ram Navami. 3 big festivals. Massive crowd comes. Everybody gets prasadam. Like that, I am seeing personally how the Lord is reciprocating. He is only running it. I heard during Prabhupada time they were doing Khichdi
in Puri.
In Bhubaneshwar. Prabhupada anyway had a program for Puri because of so many things they could not do. But in Puri, when distribution is happening, some memories, Prabhupada memories, a devotee asked, why are we doing this Khichdi distribution? And that also somewhere outside like a jungle it is there. So Prabhupada said, this is preaching in Bhubaneshwar. So Prasadam distribution, Annakshetra, everything is so much connected there. There is a goal we have to achieve, what Guru and Krishna wants us, what Jagannath wants us. If we can be a small instrument in that place, and we can continue, the next generation should be able to continue.
Because you're in Jagannātha Purī and there's food is or prasadam is a part of the culture there. You were involved in making the food more sanctified to be offered to Jagannath. I mean to say, organic food. What is that you were
No, when few family members had come, maybe when we had started, they never knew South Indian food. So it's generally rice dalma which is given. So from Mysore, some family members came and they told, Prabhu, can we know how to do? They'll give them lemon rice or any breakfast. So they said, yeah, we know, because we asked our cooks, Aapko lemon rice pata hai? They told us. Next day we were all waiting, and some white rice is coming. And on that some lemon rice kidhar hai? Prabhu, then they put 4 cut pieces on that lemon. It became lemon rice. Then we thought, abhi to बहुत टाइम है कुछ सिखाने के लिए, और लोग अभी रोटी बनाना है. They are not either roti nor South Indian food. Upma, they keep on doing, never it comes up. So like that, then we thought, okay, then we brought some cooks.
This is especially during when Rath Yatra happens, when devotees all across India come. So you need varieties of menu.
People come from Guwahati, they come from Hyderabad, they come from Coimbatore. All portions they come, all sides they come. Gurgaon, Rajasthan. So we have to plan morning breakfast. Abhi kya karna hai? So like that we started doing in our food lab different varieties. We brought some cooks, and also we were organic food giving. We were interested because no chemical. When they were giving certification for organic farming, I heard Odisha, they'll close their eyes and give organic food. Because they are still following, I think, the methodologies, the most ancient methodologies, well bringing like this water out. There are districts of Orissa where still such organic farming is happening.
Wow.
But in between, there are so many agents who cheat them. So one organic person is an IITian. He has a company in Bhubaneshwar. He told me, please promote our organic foods. They cheat so many people. The border of Orissa and Andhra, it's called Koraput. It's a hilly region area. Andhra side, there is Arakku Valley, tourism is developed. The Odisha side, there is no development. And there are tribals, means really tribal dressed only. Not somebody say that I am a tribe. Tribal dressed.
They are actually tribal.
They are actually tribal, and they don't want to also be like the regular one. They don't want. Regular dress they don't want. Such category people. And they grow organic pineapples. And they purchase, he told me that time, 25 paisa they purchase.
25 paisa.
Paisa they give. these agents. He's an organic man. So he was telling me, 25 paisa they purchase. After that, whatever money they have got, they keep one store for them to purchase new items. And they are all duplicate toothpaste, duplicate Colgate, duplicate things. And that money also they take back from them. Such exploitation is happening and such good food is available. Why don't we do all that? So we started getting from the farmers and all good rice, good dal, good vegetables. In Puri district, cucumber and so many vegetables, so much grown. And then we thought, let us stop, no maida, we also revolution. Then sugar. Then for our Ekadashi also, we used to have our own Singada brought, make powder there and then make items. So like that, we also, Annakuta, this is a Annadana place, Annakshetra, and whatever Annakuta we get items. Like that we should be purity. Prabhupada always says
Prasadam
purity is
first class.
First class. Purity is forced not only when you are giving prasadam. You cannot give all chemicals, mix and say. Of course, prasadam is prasadam. But we need to have that purity for us. What we give, it should be pure. Even masala, spices, powders, we started making everything in-house. That became Akshaya Patra standard only. No? We all to bring Akshaya Patra standard is, we make everything good. Our Jagannatha Prabhu. Surat, he started sending missions, rice cleaning missions, pulverizers. Every day, evening, you go towards our Akshaya Patra, you will get dhania powder smell, chili powder smell, all fresh. So the same thing we extended for all our people, pilgrims also who are coming. We should give good quality. We should not compromise. That much we are kept in mind. In that so many revolution, we also had few devotees who could do some research. What item we can give. So that's actually Jagannath only. And I have seen anybody comes to Jagannātha Purī, our elderly devotees who cannot digest food, they also, when they come, they all say,
yes,
so many family members, devotees who have stomach pain, this pain. When I subhe bhi liya, I ate morning also, afternoon also,
evening also.
Again next day I am becoming hungry. So Jagannath only gives that appetite also for them to eat. So Annakshetra, Jagannātha Purī, food, everything is interconnected and that is love.
Yes, sir. We're very happy to hear this. But since you're from Jagannātha Purī, there are so many wonders of Jagannath. You have this flag fluttering and other things. Do you think it is all true or you have experienced those wonders of Jagannātha Purī?
Jagannātha Purī wonder. This present temple is a 11th century temple. And our wonder for us is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu time, when Haridas Thakur, who was born in a Muslim family, Rupa Goswami and all who are associated with them, they never, because of social feelings during that time, they never entered into Jagannath temple. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just advised, you see the Sudarshana Chakra, pay obeisances is as good as seeing Lord Jagannath. So that principle is for us a very special thing. Wherever you are there. And one Sri Vaishnava families had come from Ahobalam and some places. They said, we want to do Narsimha Yagna from our place they did. Sudarshana doing here as it. They told me that so many times the potency increases when we do here Sudarshana Homa. So, Shri Kshetra Puri, it's Puri, Jagannātha Purī is called Shri Kshetra, Purushottama Kshetra, Narsimha Kshetra. So, because Narsimha Udbhava happened there. So, it's all called Narsimha Kshetra also. When Indradimna Maharaja, when he performed a sacrifice, Yagna Narsimha appeared. Narada Muni gave him Yagna Narsimha, brought from Swarga and gave him Yagna Narsimha. That's the same Narsimha you see behind Gundija temple now also. So, like that, there is connectivity. And so, for our connection, any specialities we always see from the eyes of Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. So, although there are a lot of science wonders, we need expertise to know that we have not done any research. Like rice cooking.
Rice cooking, about to ask that
so
question.
How so many...
It's still true that it is happening.
Everyday cooking they do. They keep
the same spot. Like
they keep all the vessels top. one after one, and top one they see the rice is cooked. First that is cooked, then second is cooked. See their technology. They are more wonderful.
So it's a really wonder. It's really happening.
Really happening.
Okay.
Because they are advanced than us.
That's true.
They are advanced. We think that we are advanced. Their science, they were advanced. So they knew what will happen. Like sometimes they say, like Jagannātha Purī now, some bird came and moved around. There is some sign. So we may say we don't know science, but their science says something.
What do they say?
Something, there is a sign. Like when Corona before also there was a sign.
Correct. True.
Some crows sat or some during some time one day flag, that Ekadashi lamp is kept every Ekadashi. One time flag got caught. Fire. With fire and with the lamp, and again it started burning. So something happened after that. So there is a sign of Jagannath every time. We may say, I don't know the science behind it. But Lord knows there is a hint given always. We have to be careful. So many positive things. It's a place of like, there was a police criminal history about theft near Jagannath temple. One person was selling gold, real good gold piece, some other district, not of Puri district. So the police caught them and they inquired, how did you get this piece? So he told near Jagannath, one gold shop. So one gold shop person, where he is there, just behind that there is a mata. So one man from that mata, when they tried to break a wall, he found one gold piece. Like that later they discovered there were 200 bricks, golden bricks.
Oh my Krishna, Jagannatha.
So exactly, I think sometime after that Padmanabha Swami episode, this happened. But this didn't become such big national news. But it also carried thousands of crores.
So that is in the preservation by the government.
Still one room was full silver bricks, one room was full
and
golden bricks.
Officials were not aware about that room at all.
Nobody was aware. It's just a mata outside Jagannath temple. And next to that, this gold shop fellow was there. I think maybe somebody there found that, wanted to give it. This fellow was giving to somebody to sell somewhere else. So like that, we never know in Jagannath Puri, hidden treasures, either gold or technology, everything keeps on happening. And even they say all the acharyas, their influence in Jagannath Puri, because Jagannath Puri is one of the 4 dham. Adi Shankaracharya, his presence made a difference, and that's how these 4 kshetras were announced all over India as a main kshetras. And
so Shankaracharya's first visit was to Jagannath Puri.
4 pitas he made,
established.
So he established. Govardhana Mata is there. And his song of Adi Shankaracharya was sung by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jagannath Ashtaka, he composed it. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Adi Shankaracharya's influence. Ramanujacharya's influence.
He came to change in the...
He came there and Ramanujacharya's influence, the king got influenced. So Ramanujacharya Mata is there. Even now, you can see a lot of matas. So all the Vaishnava Sampradayas and other Sampradayas or Vedic Sampradayas in Jagannath Puri, even now, not only, then Madhvacharya sent Narahari Thakura to Jagannath Puri to get his favorite deities, Moola Rama deities. So that Moola Rama deity, when Narahari Thakura came on the road when he was walking, that time the king had passed away, and the elephant, that the procession, it has to go and put on a garland on somebody who can take up this job. And he took the garland and put on him, Narahari Thakura.
No, he had to rule that.
He ruled. He was
a sannyasi already, right?
He was a sannyasi.
Then he ruled the kingdom.
He ruled the kingdom. Until that boy grew up, and later he became his disciple also. So Narahari Thakura's Narahari Tirthas, that inscriptions are there in Kurma Kshetra and Simachala.
Both places
it is there.
And they fought the Mughals.
How they brought the deities and so like that Madhvacharya Sampradaya, Ramanujacharya Sampradaya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sampradaya, Gaudiya Vaishnava. So Puri is filled with all Sampradayas like that from the Vedic perspective. Even Guru Nanak came there. Guru Nanak influence. Because of Guru Nanak coming, lot of Sikh families, parivars, they come, and there's some well I heard near the Gurudwara where he made. People come. For them it is going to Jagannath Purī, they have to go to Jagannath Purī. They have, he came, like that Guru Nanak, Kabir, Tulsidas, all the other famous people also who are known to be devotion, they all visited Jagannath Purī. Even there is a claim, we don't have proper evidence, that how even Jesus Christ had come to
Jagannath Purī. Jesus Christ has come to Jagannath Purī.
Initial books.
Aquarian Gospel probably.
So that book also has some controversy, because that book is based on, it was interpreted, but it's all based on a research book which was done. Sometimes people, they say Aquarian Gospel has so many other things, Jesus was hating the Vedic people, he didn't like that also. The Prabhupada was not after that book, that quotation.
He just mentions that.
That
Jesus
there is
Christ
a book.
was in Jagannath.
So some would have, one of our disciples
unless
would
he's
have
a devotee of Jagannath, how can he
come to Puri like that? So like that, there is like that, there are always, and a lot of Muslim devotees. Every time during Rath Yatra, they see some Muslim devotees. They'll be going and praying to Jagannath.
Jaya.
There was one famous Muslim devotee who has a lot of songs sung, Salbeg. So his samadhi is there on the road only. So his songs are sung even today in Jagannath temple.
For the pleasure of the Lord.
So many songs are composed. Like how Tukaram was singing to Vittala and Purandaradasa for Udupi, Krishna and Kanakadasa. Like that, songs are there. Salabeg songs. Every day they sing song of Salabeg. So that much all the devotees are connected to Jagannath. So Jagannatha has no controversy.
No controversy. He's all attractive, really all attractive. Everybody is getting attracted to Jagannath.
So really Jagat-Natha. Prabhupada says also, Jagat-Natha, Jagannath.
So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And even Britishers.
Britishers also, Prabhu.
Britishers also, when they came, they could not stop. The word Jagannath came from that. He is informidable. He cannot be stopped. And Bhakti Vinod Thakur, who was there as a magistrate that time, he tried to bring reforms during that time. And whoever were cheating, he made a good boga. I heard one special boga is there for the deity, Jagannath deities. Whether the main cook is done or not. From the king side, one cooking happens. One special boga is cooked. It's a special offering for him. Always there's a special offering. From
the king's side, it goes to offering of Jagannath.
Those days it was under kings. Now it will be under government. But I'm saying, whether that big cooking happens or not, there's one more set of kitchen they cook. All the special items is cooked.
So you've been there in Jagannath Purī, among all the special items of which is offered to Jagannath in varieties. What is very special which you like, or what is its name? And share me a few sweets names which is very special too, or which you like, or which is
Lakshmi
special.
Devi's Boda Pita, they say. That is a pita is like our kesari bath type, cut into cakes like that. It's a cake. It's very special. And even in Malpua with rabdi. That is a very special for anybody comes to Puri without
Malpua
eating that
rabdi.
Malpua rabdi, they cannot go. Of course, our famous Jagannath Kaja. The fresh kajas will melt in your mouth. That fresh, if you have eaten, should come to Puri only and eat.
So where do you get that fresh kaja? Which shop we should go, bro?
You have to go at a right time when the Boga offering happens and comes. Fresh kaja. Anand Bazar is always available. Even in Lakshmi temple, always there is a special bhog kept. Lakshmi temple, there is a special offering which comes. There also they give very special items.
What is the special item?
That's what I told. This cake pita. Boda pita. So it's like rice cake. Very special offering. There are also different varieties like puris type, malpuas. It all happens. One Ural, biri pita they say. That is urad dal roti type. That is a salt one. And there is a salt namkeen also. Like kachori shaped small namkeen, because all are sweets. Jagannath is a sweet eater. He has a sweet tooth. So little salt one is a less. And Jagannath, they don't use outside spices, including there's only pepper, and they don't use potatoes. There is a desi aloo. They don't use this. No outside vegetables are used. Everything is local.
There's a lot of data about how many times he eats or how many offerings he eats. Can you share that information, Prabhu? If
You all know Chappan Bhog happens.
Chappan Bhog happens.
Early in the morning there is an offering.
Early in the morning, how many offerings happens?
I am not so
Okay.
clear in it. So you will get all the data. If I should not pronounce wrong to them. But Uppala Bhog is the one with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, which happens outside. There is a Bhog happens inside. There is a happen outside behind the Garuda Stamba. There all this rice, everything is offered. After that, afternoon what you get hot prasadam is that from there it is offered. Morning onward, so many sweets keeps on going for it. Morning one Bhoga, afternoon one Bhoga. Like especially Bhoga offering. I told you as in Balagandi, we also, during Rath Yatra, everybody are allowed to offer. But any festival you are going, this poha is all offered, that can be offered. Uncooked items only are generally.
There's a special rabdi, Pro, that which is made. What is the specialty of that rabdi? Somebody shared me this is very special rabdi. It is taken from the plate of Jagannath. That's what they say.
Every offering is from that plate of Jagannath only. Each item has its own, like one khichdi, there is a devotee. A devotee was earlier. This small khichdi, Krishna, Lord, they saw on Jagannath's body or cloth, and then they added that khichdi also like that. I think I heard in Tirumala also curd rice some poor man was giving. Like that, there are so many deities itself are pastime. Somebody told me when I am saying about Jagannath pastime, somebody told Prabhu in Guruvayur also I heard one boy stole some bananas, and next day he was told you have to run around the temple. And he saw that shopkeeper saw one more boy running behind him. And true. That happened to be the Lord only, because he was sharing, because he gave to that Lord also.
So he had to share the punishment.
Punishment also he was sharing.
So Lord was running with the devotee.
So I see all the kshetras are interconnected like that.
Jagannath stealing jackfruit.
Jackfruit stealing. There is one devotee who had come to southern door, and there he was. Bandhu Mohanty,
Gita Panda.
One more devotee, he was offering from to Jagannath coconuts and mangoes. Lord used to directly take
it from there.
And it was all falling in the altar. Like that, there are so many. And their samadhis and all are there on the way. People may miss. They should meet devotees. We will say what are more places they can visit. These devotees' places are there. Like Salbeg is there. One more devotee was giving mangoes. His place is there on the way to Bhubaneshwar. You can go inside, one small temple is there. His samadhi is there of the other devotees. Like that, there are so many. You can never stop Jagannātha Purī. When some devotees came, I asked, did you go to Kapala Mochana?
What is
Prabhu,
that?
What is that?
I'm asking you, bro.
There are Pancha Mahadevas around Jagannath temple. The first place they go is Markandeshwara Sarovara. Markandeshwara Shiva is there. Where Markandeya was there, meditating on Lord. Lord Shiva appeared. Then he prayed to him for Narayana Hari Bhakti. So that place even more there. They write that is the first place of pilgrimage. Then there is Kapala Mochana, that he is there. Like that, there are 5 Mahadevas are there. So very famous deities. So we just go and pray to them. They are always with Jagannath. Please give us Krishna Bhakti, Guru Bhakti. They give us strength. And they are the one who are real protectors. We are only small-time drama artists, we come in. They are the directors, producers, they are all going on. By the will of the Lord, they will be doing all the
and
show.
They will engage us.
We will come for 50 years, 60 years, and we go next year. They are the one who are running these programs. For thousands of years, prasadam distribution is happening. They are running it.
So you've been in touch with the government officials or the Chief Minister office since last 2 decades. So how is when you're working with the government for Akshaya?
Government is always supportive. Whether any governments have changed, government is always supportive. Ground level, it is difficult. Challenges are there, and anytime anybody can stop your program. Such kind of fanatism, some people will be there. They always want to stop anything happening. They want to stop. So those challenges are always there, and it will be there for us. So place to place, we have to identify, like some place, there is a lot of opulence, money, support. And here is a place which belongs to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Unfortunately, all that is a head office, Prabhupada says, headquarters of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Ramananda Raya, I have made my headquarters in Jagannātha Purī. You come to Puri, then we'll spend our whole life. So it's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu headquarters and his parampara to have some representation taking so long. Unfortunately. So that's how we all have to make. Things will change. We all have to pray and we have to come together.
It's been pleasure talking to you, Prabhu. Have one more detailed pastimes about Jagannātha Purī once somewhere later in the future, Prabhu. Thank you so much for being here. Hare Krishna.
Jai Jagannath.
Jai Prabhupada.